Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our weekly webinar hosted by HR Talk and myself, Sidi Mweleso. Today's webinar is so interesting because I'm going to be explaining to you guys what is ESS and how does ESS work to make our life easier within the organization. ESS consists out of two things, which is ESS and MSS. ESS is employee self-service, while MSS is manager self-service. Not everybody within the organization must have MSS, either the managers or the directors of the company. It's as little as 22 Rand per month, 22 Rand 50 per month per employee, excluding VAT. One huge advantage of it is it's mobile friendly. Let's say, for example, you are working at one of those street companies where your manager will say, no one will take a day off if their leave is not being approved and the manager is not within the organization. But because you have ESS and you have your mobile, you can literally request for your leave on your phone and you're going to be able to get the notification, and your line manager is going to be able to get the notification as well. Then you're going to be able to, and he or she is going to be able to approve your leave and you're going to take your leave. You can cancel it if you want, or you can even extend it. Remember, there's no need for an app for this mobile one, but we can literally send you a link. But I know how those people feel about links because the crime is so bad in South Africa. What I always advise my client is visit our website, go on login, put all your details, and you're going to be able to log in. Remember, you cannot report to more than one person. Let's say your manager is one of those line managers that are always busy and they even have a PA. So and the manager is telling us that the PA should be the one approving the leave. The system is not going to allow it because you're not supposed to report to more than one person. So, but what we can do is to CC the PA on the notification. What I mean is when you apply for your leave, you're going to be able to get the notification. Your line manager is going to be able to get notification and the PA as well. So in that way, the PA is going to be able to write down whoever took the leave and remind the line manager, and the line manager could be able to approve the leave. You cannot report to someone that reports under you. Let's say the company that you're working at only has director and there's no department in this company. For the sake of company, the director must also have somebody to approve her leave or his leave. Most of the time, it's always the HR manager. Because the director is the umbrella of the company, the HR manager, the director is not going to be able to report under the HR manager because already the HR manager is reporting under the director. But what we can do is to give the external user access. What I mean when I say that is we're going to give the HR manager the MSS access. So what we're going to need from the HR manager is the alternative email address. Let's say the name of the company is Skylift, and the HR manager is hr@skylift.co.za. We're not going to need that email address. Instead, we're going to need maybe the personal one, or they need to create the new one so that we're going to give the HR manager the external user access. Remember, on that external user access, you can only approve your leave. If you want to apply for, you can only approve the director's leave. If we don't have that conflict within the organization, there's no need for the organization to have the external user access. If you want to apply for your leave, if you want to see your payslip, use your actual ESS or MSS logins. Without wasting any time, I'm going to share to you our demo. This is how our front page looks like. Sorry about that. This is how our front page looks like. Of course, it's the email address, the password, and the forgot password. Remember, the only time that you're going to press here on the forgot password is when the email address that you have here is the one that we at HR Talk have used on our system. If you feel like you want to change your email address, please contact us at ess@hrtalk.co.za and then let us know that you want us to change your email address, and we're going to send you the one-time password. Most of the time, people would say, but I've never changed my password, but the password always says the password is incorrect because of some technical errors that could possibly happen. So what I'm going to do is to set a new password, and then still says the password that you've inserted is wrong. If you're gonna put incorrect password more than 4 times, the system is gonna kick you. And again, please contact us at ess@hrtalk.co.za and I'll be able to assist you. This is how it looks. So when I send you a one-time password, this is how it looks. So you're going to receive something like no reply. Remember, this one is not from the system, is the one that's sending it. So this is how it's going to look. Of course, it's going to see that there's a temporary password. I normally advise my clients, please copy and paste it. So you're just going to copy from here. Sorry about that. You're just going to copy from here. Copy it. Then you're going to go on and then paste it here. Before we log in, I always advise my clients, please let's count. Can you see here? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So we're going to count the dots. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then you're going to be able to log in. But sometimes it could be something like this. If you copy it, let me copy it for you guys. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. The reason why it's like that, can you see here when you were copying and pasting, there's a space here. So the space is also considered as part of password. So what you're going to do on this side, you're just going to delete the last dot. Then you're going to be able to log in. Because this is a demo, it's not going to be able to log, because when I log in, it's going to say the password is incorrect because it's demo. So when you log in, so what's going to happen, you're going to get a note that says this password is expired. Then you're going to close it, you're going to get new password and confirm it. And after that, you're going to be able to log in. So when you log in, this is how our home screen looks like. Not every company would want everything on the home screen. Other company will just say, we want dashboard, employees information, my people, financials, leave management, that's it. But I'm going to explain everything so that you understand how does ESS work. Sorry about that. Please advise me if you can see the actual screen, guys. Thank you very much. So I think I would have to start all over again so that it's going to be, I would have to start all over again. Okay, cool. This is how our home screen looks like. Of course, like I've said, every company have their ways of saying, maybe please set the dashboard for us, employees information, my people, financial, as well as leave management. That's it. But I'm going to go through everything so that everybody could understand how does ESS work. On the dashboard is literally the summary of everything on our ESS. Here you're going to see here it's welcome Joe, the name, your name, and then your employee number and the name of person that you report to. Because I report to Nikki, it will write here Nikki Hardware. And then here it's the summary of your leave. And here people on leave. It's only if you have MSS access. If you don't have people that report under you, it will just say no important dates found. We're going to go through the my people one when we still. And then on the special date is, of course, our upcoming holidays, or if there's an anniversary within the company or your anniversary, you're going to find it here. But that one is a communication that the company is having with our payroll team. On my voice has messenger, call out, think out, and shout out. For the messenger, most of the companies are using Teams to communicate. So I don't think I've never came across people saying, no, we're going to use messenger for the Teams. So for most of the company, like I've said, they always use Teams to communicate or call, but this one is more like Teams. If you want to communicate on the messenger, you can do that. If you want to get calls, you can also do that. This one is a call out. If there's some unusual thing that had happened within the organization, you can come here and come on and click on next, report whatever that you've seen that had happened within the organization. If you want to include your details, you can include your details. If you don't want to include your details, you cannot include your details, and then report the activity as well. On a think out, let's say you guys want to do a fundraising for the organization and you come up with the idea that can you please maybe do some brand, and the money that we have, we're just going to give to the charity or whatsoever. You're just going to come here, write whatever idea that you have and submit it. As soon as you submit it, your line manager is going to be the one receiving that notification. On a shout out, let's say, for example, you have an employee of the year or of the month rather, or this employee, clients has been saying that this employee is working very hard. She's so good with us and whatsoever. You can just come here and wish them well done and submit it to the line manager as well. But I know on Teams that always happens. But this one, I don't think people would wanna use it because it's more like Teams. This one is the employees information. So I'm not going to go through it because this one is also explaining itself. So it's going to be your personal details, your banking details, your contact information, language preferences, your address, and as well as your spouse's information. This one is my people. Remember, like I've said before, that not everyone must have MSS access within the organization. It's either is the director or the manager of the organization. If you have people that report under you on your ESS, you're going to have this option so that you're going to see if, for example, like Cynthia, she cannot apply on her side. You can just do that on her behalf, and then she's going to get the notification, and you as a line manager, you're going to get the notification, and you're going to be able to approve her leave. Or if you want to cancel her leave, you can cancel it as well. This one is the company's information. Also, this one is also explaining itself. I'm not going to go through it. It's just the basic information of the company as well as the phone book of the company. The financials. This one is our payslip and tax certificate. So if you go here, let's say, for example, like Joe started working within the organization from 2011. So he would want to maybe download his 2011 June payslip. You just come here, you generate it. And when you generate it, remember, our payslips are always protected. So then you save it, and then whenever you open your payslip, they'll tell you that the payroll team will advise you that for you to open your payslip, it's either you use your name or you use your ID, whatever that the company feel comfortable with, so that people don't open your payslip. That's this also on the tax certificate is the very same thing. If you want to download, you just come here and download it as well. Leave management. So if you want to apply for any leave, this, can you see it says the balance? That shows how many days you have in the organization. Let's say, and I'm just going to use the typical example. Let's say now you want to take an annual leave for just one day. Let's say you want to take on this coming Friday, the 22nd. But on this Friday, you only want to take half a day. You're just going to click here and it's going to say it's half day, and then you're going to update it. As soon as you apply for your leave, you're going to get the notification that says you've requested for leave, and your line manager is going to be able to get it as well. You can cancel it at any time. As soon as your line manager had not approved the leave as yet, you can cancel it at any time. But if your line manager already approved your leave, please contact us at ess@hrtalk.co.za. Then I'll advise my payroll team to please go on the system and cancel the leave for you, because you no longer need to take that leave. Also on the sick leave, you're going to put all the details that you want to put. And then you can also attach your sick note and then update it as well. And also, of course, the doctor's note, doctor's name and the initial and so forth. Here is your leave balance. You're just gonna see how many leaves you have, or how you're going to work on your leave, or how many leaves you've taken, or the one that got declined as forth. This one is, of course, the leave history. This one also, you're going to check the adjustment on how you're going to balance your year. Okay, this is how many days I have. Maybe in December I want to take this, or maybe in November I want to take this. And here you can just come and extract whatever days that you take. If you want to extract all your annual leave, you can come and generate it. If you want to do that on sick leave, you can do that as well. On appraisals, remember this one. It's what we see from the company, maybe as a PDF form, and then our payroll team is the one that's going to be able to put it on the system. So everything that I have on my ESS platform is everything that I get from our payroll team. So if our payroll team gave us something, then that's what's going to appear here. So if there's appraisals within the organization, the organization is going to send it to our payroll team. The payroll team is going to insert it on our system, and it's going to appear here. If you want to change anything, you can contact me. I'll tell my payroll team, or you can contact the payroll team, and then everything will be on the system. This one is the payment request. For example, HR Talk is an outsourcing company. So if you come here, we normally business claims, or okay, let's say for example, you guys worked, I'm just going to use a typical example. You had overtime, you're just going to come here, the quality of the overtime, attach whatever that you want to attach, save it. As soon as you save it, your line manager is going to be able to get the notification, and you're going to get the notification and you have it on your system. then you're going to be able to see the history of whatever that you have. Loan and savings, not most of the companies do this, but if your company is one of those companies that you can apply for loan or you can apply for savings, you can literally come here, apply for everything that you want to apply for, and then your line manager is going to be able to get it, as well as applying for the savings. Here you're going to look at your history as well as the savings as well. The gifts. If you've received any gifts, let's say now your client are so happy and they're giving you a birthday gift, wedding gift, or gift that says thank you for helping us, like how you're helping us, you can just write whatever, edit here, write the name, the date you received your gift, estimated value, the client's name, and so forth, and you're going to be able to save it. Then it's going to be on their system as well. Here is the calendar. Of course, the calendar, I'm not going to explain it because we all know what's that. Here is the policies and the procedures of the company. Remember, like I've said, are going to give us this, you're going to send it to our payroll team. Our payroll team is going to put it on the system, and when you log in on ESS, you just come in and download it. If you feel like you want to change anything regarding the policy of the company, please communicate with our payroll team. They change whatever they want to change and put it on the system, so your employee is going to be able to come here and download everything. ESS is a very simple thing because it's mobile and the technology made it easy for us. Can you see here, there's a bell here. This bell is normally for people with MSS access. So if, for example, can you see here, Joe had applied for leave. So when you're a line manager, you're going to get two options here. Because I have already done my demo with this one, it doesn't show. But you're going to get two options here that says approve or decline. It's up to you as a manager that how you're going to work with, or how did you communicate with the people that report under you, if you're going to decline the leave or you're going to approve it, as well as the appraisals. Sorry about that. So this was short and sweet and so easy. This is how ESS works. Thank you for your time. If there's any questions, this is your time to ask anything that you want. We can allow you to speak as well if there's any questions. Thank you, Isaac. No, we do not have an app for this. So what we do, we send you a link. But like I've said at the beginning, we do not. I know how people feel about links because crime in South Africa is so bad. So what I always advise my client, please log in on our website. You're gonna go on let me just try it or do it on my side so that you can see. So you're just gonna go on HR Talk. You're just gonna go here, go on login, log in. You're gonna go on ESS. Then you're gonna be able to put your details here and log in. That's just how it works. There's no need for you to have app. And if you don't feel comfortable, if you're gonna send you the link, just visit our website and log in. Any questions? Yes, definitely. overtime. I think I have a chair. Oh, sorry about that. Here, overtime, you can, definitely. Yes, we can definitely, I know there's one company that only has 2 employees. If you want to be on the ESS, you don't have to have like 20 people. If it's only 3 of you guys, because no, I'm lying, it's like 3 people that are on ESS. If you feel like you want to join ESS, just contact us, we'll do demo for you and give you ESS. No, it does not. It does not delete nothing. Remember here, let me show you. Like I had advised that Joe started in 2011. You could still be able to download if you're still around the organization, whatever. No, this is legal. I'm sorry about that. Let me show you here on financials, payslip. Remember I said Joe started in 2011. Even if you started in 2009, it's still gonna pick up. The only time that you're not gonna be able to see this if you already left the organization. If you're still around the organization, you can download whatever that you want whenever you started. No, there's no cost involved. You just pay 22 Rand per month per employee. That's it. Even if you're a line manager, you just pay that 22 Rand 50 per month. There's nothing that you're gonna pay. Any questions? Going once, twice. Okay, perfect. This was short and sweet. And this, okay, sorry about that. Definitely. Everything we communicate with our payroll team. If you want to do any changes, just communicate with our payroll team, then everything will be on the system for you. Any questions? I believe we don't have any questions. Okay. Thank you for joining our weekly webinar. I hope to see you more next week or next week or whenever. Thank you for making time for us. We appreciate that so much. Remember, you're going to get the recording in the next 2 days or one. So if there's any question, like I've said, don't hesitate to contact ess@hrtalk.co.za or call HR Talk and ask for TD. I'll be able to assist you. Thank you for joining our webinar. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.